start recording on server the international episode part 2 because we had sabotage once again. It happens a lot in the Greek lines. So, let's continue. I was saying that if your opponent has a lot of Mutalisks at this point, these 3 cannons are not enough. He will just break them and eat you alive. Let's see. They attack from Dopi. Now he has all his army in control group 4. And it's not bad. I like the army composition. I like that you have Zealots, Stalkers, Sentries. Cute. You are still bronze. You have good macro for bronze player. But our opponent is catching up with a lot of Hydra roads. Let's see. It's very important, as I say, if you can't play force field, don't play Protoss. It's one of our also dictatorship rules here. If you can't play force field, don't play Protoss. Just leave it. Play another race. You're leaving half the game. Unfortunately or fortunately. And now we lose a lot of our army. Mistake, but happens. Happens to you, happens to me, happens to everyone. Unless you are MC. And even MC does these things every now and then. Guess what? And here we go. With the observer to attack our opponent and hopefully finish him. Or not, because our opponent is a very cunning Zerg and he's trying to come from behind and finish us. Let's see, are we gonna use the force field correctly? Perfect. Perfectly. You could stay here now and snipe a lot of his army. A lot of his army can take a lot of damage right now, and this is what happens. You need to take the Zealots in front of your army. That's great, to use them as shields, and also you need to use a lot of the forces right now to break up the army, not to be one huge ball. More. Pow, pow, pow every now and then. And there he comes with the Borrow. You have an observer with you, you could attack him, but you prefer to go for the big kill. His main hatchery, no problem with that. You have locked him outside his base, and if you had also a mother city right now, it would be the best plan in the world, because you could get out. But right now you have found yourself with a lot of Stalkers, Zealots and a few sentries in your opponent's main base, and with raging roaches, Hydraulics outside, wanting to come and rip you your face from your skull. And let's see if this is going to happen. A lot of Stalkers, Zealots and the sentries all in the middle. Very nice usage of the force fields. Hydraulics and roaches, they don't do anything. Check this out, check our friend. Because of the very good usage of the force fields, but unfortunately the Hydraulics will take care of our level 1 army, unfortunately. But that is not a problem, because our friend Dopi here had already, in a way, prepared for this. How did he prepare for this? He prepared because he made an expansion. So suddenly it's not so lean. You can recover from this. I would also like to see you now. You have 3,000 crystals. To drop 3, 4 gates more. Pow, 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 pow. Inside. Robotics more. There you go. 4 more. Excellent. 2 more. You have 3,500 crystals right now. Just spam everything. Spam Nexus. Spam gateways. Make 15 gateways. The Zealot should be in front. The lovely and super precious Colossus should be in the back, protected from all the vile roaches and disgusting Hydralisks. And right now, as you say, you cannot expand because of Borrow. Good. Take your observer, he's right here. Or make a new one and expand. And here are the Mutalisks who try to harass you a little bit. But nothing really crazy. Let me take off a little bit of the touch bars. And perfect. It will make your life a lot easier. No observer, make 1 photon cannon here. Photon cannons. 1, 2, 3. Finish with all the Borrow bullshit. Just throw. You have 2,500 now. You need to expand. You have your opponent at a disadvantage. You need to expand and you need to defend right now. And this is what you're doing. Excellent. You're also really, really far ahead in the advantage of the workers. Check it out. Nice. All the new features of map 1.1. You're getting more from your opponent. And very nice, very, very, very nice. You're trying to attack right now. Right now you're in a not very good position. You need to take the zealots in front and to engage with your opponent. Zealot speed would be very nice to have, and indeed you do have. Excellent. Now you can use a lot of zealots to crush your opponent. Let's see, when you have 3 colossi, I think it's more than enough. Even with those 2, you should do more than enough. The lovely little hydralisks only have 80 hit points. They are battered for the lances of the colossi, and victory for our friend. Excellent. So, I think we'll show one more replay, 2 replays of yours, and I think we'll go back to Greek. And I see, yes, we'll definitely show this one. I like ones. Ναι, γίνεται με διάφορα. Control N για τα ονόματα. Control I για τα minerals. Control A για το army supply. Έχει φάση καινούργια στο Starcraft. Okay, let's see our friend Dopi again. He's playing on one of the new maps. I think it's Aldarim. This is how it's called. I'm not sure. So, let's check it out. Again with Zerg. What's up with the Zergs? You only show me PvZ. I wanted to see more. I want to see PvP. I want to see PvZ. PvT. Everything, not only Zergs. Again, no scout. Every time. So, let's see what we're gonna do and what is going to happen. Again, that you don't scout early, my friend, it's a real problem for you. Real problem. Scout, scout, scout. Crusade, simple Starcraft. A real crusade about Starcraft. Simple Starcraft. If you're not Mutas, Dimaga, Bratok, Hydra, don't. Simple Starcraft. Keep it simple, keep it real. Forget about seconds. For start, all the time Nexus. Do I build all the time those lovely little thingies? Check them out, how nice they are. The little probes. We need to build the zillions of them. Don't make anything else. Make probes. This is what I say. Now, don't build anything. Just build probes. All the time. Now we scouted. And we see that our friend here, just like so many other greedy Zergs, me, I'm one of them also. This is what they do. We like to do fast expands, to make second hatchery fast, to make extra larvae, to make extra drones or extra Zerglings. Usually extra drones. Drones, drone up. Let's see, Dopi very nicely, he's using his little scout here, his little traitor, there he is, but not to scout. Scout, Dopi. Scout, 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 scout. You must listen, everybody in Greece says this, that watches the show. It has stuck engraved on the brain, the scout, scout, scout. Scout, 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 scout. You remember the insane guy saying to you, scout, 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 all the time. Keep it in your mind, you need to scout. What is he doing? Where is he doing it? With what is he coming? What is his tech? Is he making drones? Is he making Zerglings? Is he making Banelings, Roaches, Mutalisks? So you can prepare. Prepare. Scout that shit, man. Just scout it. And very nice the position here in the Zelnaga Tower. Good. Okay, again, 3 gates. 4 gates. Are we scout? Did our opponent scout us? More or less, he scouted. He sees 3 gates. Again, disaster. Disaster. Disaster, mega disaster. Let's see what we're gonna do. Here's our first pylon, very nice. So we can do the push, and here is the warping. Perfect. Perfect. Another pylon very close to our opponent's base, even better. We lost the drone. It's okay, the probe. Doesn't matter so much. It matters, but we are bronze. But we are doing it correctly. How many harvesters? 20 we stopped. Just like the 4-gate 21 now. Okay. Fine by me, fine by Cowboy. Here comes the Zealots. And I don't think there's anybody home to stop them. Only a few roaches. And I would like to see here also for you to take 1 or 2 Zealots and send them into the drones, if he's not. Okay, perfect. This is the semi-last game from the 4 replays you sent to us. And we're gonna show the last one and finish this horrible ode in Greek, in English, by a Greek guy. Okay. Cross positions. Let's see what our friend Dopi will do. Dopi versus Razor. Excellent. The pylon, from now on, the probe will run, will sprint. It will freaking sprint, as if somebody is whipping it from behind. The masters from Air have come and they're whipping to kill it, and it's running for its life. That's the way it's gonna roll towards your opponent's base. You need to scout, 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 scout. If you saw the show more than 5-6 times and you would understand Greek, this is what we say all the time. Scout, 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 scout. It's the only English word that comes out of my mouth all the time. My most commonly used word is scout. No other one. Scout or drones, depends. Depends on which replay I see. Usually on the show we don't only see so much of the replay of the audience, but because you did such a nice art for us, I feel really obliged, and I really wanted to do this for you. Let's see, now Mr. Dopi is going for scout, but now it will be too late. See why I said for you to scout early? Because now our opponent, who is Terran, has blocked his wall loft. That's it. No more scout for you, Dopi. It doesn't freaking matter for you now if you went and scout. So all this is lost mineral time for you. Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a shame? It is, Cowboy. You paranoid freak. Greek freak. That's right. I know I am correct. Because these are simple things. The harder things comes once you become Master League or Diamond League. Here, if you are a little bit smart and you do 3, 4, 5 basic principles, you can become gold, platinum no time. Unless you are no hands and you have 10 APM. Then okay, no future. Razor, he's going for Marauders. Maybe we see a Marauder attack. While our friend Dopi is going for gate. Once again, we're getting scouted, Dopi. You see this? Your opponent now knows. Why do we do this favor to him? Why don't you put the stalker here? So he will not be able not even to go up the ramp Force him to scan you. He will lose 300 minerals from the mule. You need to do this. You need to start thinking about information and how to obfuscate from your opponents. The less they know and the more you know, the better position you are in the game. At least you can take decisions knowing. You can have active decision making and not predefined strategies that will end nowhere if your opponent is smart. Let's see, Dopi is going to check out his opponent's ramp. See, your filthy opponent, the moment he saw your probe coming, he took his marauders off and took them down the ramp. So you will not even be able to come up the ramp and see what he has. If he has five marauders or 3. He took 2 down the ramp and block all information from you. Very smarter. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Looks like we're doing another 4-gauge Zealot rush. It works and it is easy, but it's not the way to play, unfortunately. Let's check it out. Again, you have 900 minerals and 0 Vespane. Why do you do this? So you can build on mass zealots. I don't know if it will work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Against a good opponent, no, it will not work. Pure zealot rush. Zealots are good under circumstances. Either my opponent has zerglings only, or my opponent has only tanks and marauders. How will you go there up the ramp? You can't go. And right now, every second you delay, every second you don't expand. See, right now you should be expanding. 600 you have, expand. Capture the gases, make more probes with chrono boost. I see chrono boost here full. Why? But when your opponent is smart, he walls off. And every Terrant that really respects himself, he will wall off. Either wall off or bunker up. One of those 2 things you will see, the more higher you get on the leagues. And now you have a lot of zealots and nothing else. By the way, my friend, if you made Dark Templars now, he would be goner. Finished. Kaput. That's why you need information. And right now you should not be afraid, your zealots are way more than his army. And now he's back at the tank. Your opponent plays smarter than we do. Maybe he's worse. Maybe he even loses. But his way of thinking, in a way, is smarter. Learn from him. Even though he's also doing a lot of mistakes. Right now I see that finally you have decided to get the gas. See, the moment we say something's wrong, you fix it. You are in there. You are in the game. You are making, fixing. But you're doing it slower, just like any other bronze player, unfortunately. It's not your fault. Don't worry. But you should not get tunnel visioned and stick only with zealots. Try to tech up, especially as Protoss. Protoss, they need to tech up. You need to get Colossi, you need to get a lot of things. Or else you will get destroyed. Our opponent is going for Banshees with Cloak. And the timing is not bad, because you don't expect them, and I see in your base you have nothing to counter Banshees with Cloak. Oh. Oh. This is what Cowboy says. Shit. Try to say the IF word. But no. Flak. Frack που λένε, as they say in Battlestar Galactica. Frack this. So our opponent is turtling up. This is the problem when you turtle up, that you leave your opponent just like Dopi to expand. 2. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. And right now what you need to do is tech up, tech up, tech up, tech up. More tech. More tech. Charge. Stalker. Blink. Colossi. Very important. You see that your opponent is full bio. Colossi. It's direct. It's hard counter. Even though there are no counters in Starcraft. It's almost hard counter to bio. The Colossi. Especially Marines. The Marines, they fear Colossi. They hear the word Colo and that's it. They just disappear. They turn into ash by themselves. It's so simple. And observers. Observers, observers, observers. Observers. Observer, scout, observer, scout. Don't you want to know what your opponent is doing in here? Don't. You must be freaking out. You should get cold sweat if 3-4 minutes pass and you don't know what exactly is going on at your opponent's base. This is how much important is scout. If you see professional players, they do it all the time, the scout. Scout, 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 they don't do anything else. Check it out. Really check it out. Unless they are trying to do a really spooky, crazy build, but even then, there's most of the time, they try to do something. They try to scout, even on crazy plays. So, Razor now is pushing us, and of course he will push us. Slowly, slowly, with the tanks. You see the tanks? Pushing out, slowly, slowly, step by step, to try and expand. No, and we don't want our opponent to freaking expand for no reason. Let's see. He's also a very devious person. A very sick person. He's pushing with Tank Marine Marauder from the front, and he's going from a back end attack with the lovely Banshees, which also have cloak, and they're here to cheese you. To cheese you in the freaking face, my friend. Will they succeed? They will, I think. We have observer. No. Oh. Very nice, he snipes off one of your towers. And now the Banshees, they rip everything they see in the land. And now the cloak. Oh. Very nice move by your opponent. He's playing very smartly. You see how smart he plays? He's a fox. He's a bronze fox, this guy. And that's why you are in a very tough situation. But even though he's a fox, he's not so well prepared. His tanks were unsieged, and now it's time for you to maybe counter-attack. You should send with move, command, not even move attack, some of the zealots onto the tanks, so you end up with them very fast. You finish with the tanks, and then you can focus on the rest of your opponent's army. And you split up and you finish with the tanks very fast. You need to finish fast with the tanks. They do shitloads of damage, especially to stalkers. When there's siege mode, they're killers. And now it's time maybe for us to attack again. Again, our friend Razor. He's smart, but he's not very good. He left again on siege tanks, and now there is nothing to defend here. Oh. And our friend Dopi, very well. And very correct in a way. He went for a crazy all-in, which I like, to be honest. Grats, Dopi, my friend. That was a dope game. Insane game. Where's the observer? There he is. Okay. The NGG. Perfect. Ta-da! There you go, my friend. So, quit replay, and Cowboy will become full screen, unfortunately for some of you. So, this was a small Cowboy International episode. Thanks to Dopi, our friend, obviously, for giving us Very nice art. Let us show it once more. How nice is this? How cool is this? Very cool is the answer. Thank you very much, Dopi, my friend. Cowboy salutes thee. The Caesar of the Greek cyberspace, as some bad tanks call me here. That's a Greek bad tanks. It's a Greek saying translated directly into English. Epic. So, without any further ado, this is what Dopi, our friend, did. This was, from my part, my little gift to him, a little bit of tutoring as he asked. Hopefully it's okay, it's relatively easy to digest, because the things I say are very, very simple. I'm telling it again, I'm a crusader of simple Starcraft. Crusader. Cowboy gets really sad and cries when he hears a lot of build order talk. I cry like a baby, because then I go see the replays and I see 10 drones, 15 drones, 20 drones. And he wants to do this and that. And he has APM 40. No. Go simple for start. Lots of drones, lots of scout, lots of macro. Macro, you did good. And you will see your game to become much better. So, without further ado, stop recording on server now. Sorry, I am Cowboy. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't throw Greek feta cheese, flame cheese, troll cheese, anything like that at me. It was, in a way, a favor to a friend. So, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this little show and you learned something, because there's always time for improvement, time for learning, and time for me to get the hell out of here. See you.